Amen. Amen. Donga-Mantung. I say.
Good afternoon. I am for Alfred. I come from a little village in subdivision, Donga-Mantung division, northwest of the Republic of Cameroon. I am a retired postal worker, resident in Cameroon. I started school at the age of 12. You know, in those days, if your right hand did not reach your left ear, you were not eligible to go to school. So I started school at the age of 12 in the year 1960 at Roman Catholic Mission School in Lo. It was the decision of my grandfather, the founder of Lo, who sent word that they should release me to attend school. I don't know his motivation, but I'm sure that he was somebody who was interested in education. And then he asked that I should go to school. It was his decision and not my own, because I had not known anything about education. Since I grew up in Nfor, a village that had very few people in school at the time. I'm sure that they were happy, especially my mom, since I am a single, the only child of my mother. And so they were so interested, and they released me to go to school at the time. At that time, people could not go to school simply because of poverty. There was no money at the time, especially in our place. The only source of money was to carry cola nuts to Nigeria, and then a few stems of coffee which people had, and then they could not afford money to pay for their children's education. Female children were not allowed. There were not many of them in those days who were going to school. I can remember that very few out of about 20 of us in class, there were only about 5 girls. So I do not know. Women were being treated like commodity for other people. So they were not allowed, they were not interested in going to school, and their parents too were not interested in sending them to school. I can remember very vividly how one of our teachers, the late Tanto Francis, who was a disciplinarian, he used to beat us so seriously. So in my first day in school, he asked me to write the figure 1 on the blackboard. When I wrote it, unfortunately, he asked me to rewrite. Then I did not understand. I went and extended the length of 1, and then everybody laughed at me, and then I was so psychologically affected. So I did not know what was happening until I was corrected afterwards. So that's one of those things which I can remember. But as far as discipline is concerned, he used to beat very bitterly. He beat to the extent that there were some people who even urinated when they were sent to the blackboard.